Imagine waking up one morning, and the moon is simply gone. No explosion, no warning, no fragments streaking across the atmosphere. Just an empty sky where our closest celestial companion used to be. Scientists scramble to explain it. Astronomers insist their instruments must be malfunctioning. And billions of people stare at the heavens, terrified. But what if the moon didn't fall? Didn't crash? Didn't drift away? What if the moon was never what we thought it was? Tonight, we explore the impossible. The forbidden scenario no one wants to talk about. The question whispered only in the corners of late-night forums. What if the moon suddenly vanished, and the truth behind it was never meant for us to understand? The disappearance happens instantly. One moment, moonlight. The next, an abyss. Cities dim. Forests drown in shadows. Tides freeze in mid-change, confused, hesitating, as if waiting for instructions. People record the sky, zooming their cameras to maximum, searching for even the faintest glow. But the lunar face has vanished without a trace. No dust, no debris, no gravitational disturbance, as if the moon simply stepped out of reality. The strange part isn't the darkness. It's how silent the night becomes. Animals stop moving. No birds cry. No insects buzz. Wolves do not howl, because they no longer know what to howl at. It's as though the world is holding its breath. But this is only the beginning. The moon controls more than poetry and romance. Its gravity shapes the rhythm of our oceans. Its presence stabilizes our tilt. It prevents our climate from spiraling into chaos. Without it, Earth becomes a planet with mood swings. Tides go wild. The oceans, no longer anchored, begin sloshing violently. Entire coastlines experience unpredictable floods, then sudden retreats. Some regions dry out. Others drown. Earth's rotation speeds up, just a little. Days shorten by minutes. Wind patterns reorganize. Storms form in strange, never-before-seen spirals. But what terrifies scientists is not the change. It's the precision of the change. Everything shifts in a way that suggests the moon didn't drift away. It was removed perfectly surgically, as though something targeted the gravitational bond and cut it clean. One researcher mutters something on a recorded live stream. This isn't natural. It's too exact. His video is deleted minutes later. With the moon gone, the night sky becomes darker than anything humanity has seen. Stars multiply, filling the heavens like an ocean of ice. But something else becomes visible. Something that had always been concealed by the moon's glow. A dim moving pattern. A faint grid. A structure too large to be anything natural. Astronomers argue. Is it a visual illusion? A cloud of cosmic dust? A strange atmospheric effect? But the grid moves, and then, for a moment, it blinks. Social media calls it the lattice. Conspiracy forums claim the moon didn't just vanish. It was part of this larger structure all along, a piece of something mechanical, something ancient, something now exposed. A viral clip shows a long, slow streak of darkness crawling across the stars, almost like a shadow searching for something. People begin staying inside at night, not because it's too dark, but because it feels like something is watching back. Ancient civilizations worshipped the moon, but some texts rarely discussed reveal something stranger. Warnings. Not warnings about the moon, but warnings about the day the moon might leave. Petroglyphs show a sky with no lunar disk. Some depict people hiding inside caves. Some show figures pointing upward with terror, not awe. One forgotten manuscript describes a time when the moon was absent from the sky, followed by the arrival of the travelers. No one knows what that means, but the phrase is repeated across cultures that never contacted each other. The moon may not have always been there. It may have appeared suddenly in Earth's early history, and some civilizations seem to know that one day, just as mysteriously, it could disappear. But disappear for what reason? 3 days after the disappearance, satellites observe something disturbing. A single, perfect tidal wave, circling the globe. Not a tsunami, not a storm surge, a wave with a gentle height, only a few meters, but impossibly precise. A ripple traveling around the world, like vibration through a drum. Experts try to simulate it. They fail. The wave is too steady, too flawless, almost rhythmic, like the ocean is responding to a signal. Fishermen near deep trenches report eerie phenomena. Light rising from the depths, currents shifting against the wind, and hums deep, vibrating hums from far below. With the moon gone, something else is influencing the water. Something that wasn't noticeable before. Something that perhaps the moon was keeping sealed away. A boundary, a barrier, a lock. And now that lock is open. Earth's axial tilt begins to wobble. Not violently, not catastrophically, but subtly, enough for experts to worry. Sunrise and sunset times shift unpredictably. Some regions get colder, some hotter. Weather patterns twist into new shapes. But the strangest phenomenon is observed at high latitudes. Auroras appear where they shouldn't. Brilliant arcs of light ripple across skies thousands of miles from magnetic poles. Some glow white, some shimmer gold, some pulse almost like breathing. Spectrographic analysis reveals something unsettling. The light contains frequencies never before recorded in Earth's upper atmosphere. Frequencies that almost resemble communication signals. People begin to ask, what if the moon wasn't just stabilizing our planet? What if it was transmitting something? Blocking something? Masking something? Its absence feels less like a loss, and more like the sudden reveal of a truth we were never meant to see. As Earth descends into chaos, one forbidden theory emerges. A theory dismissed for decades, until now. What if the moon was not a natural satellite? Not a captured object? Not a chunk of Earth's past? Not a random companion? But a construct? A device? A watcher? A control mechanism for maintaining conditions on Earth? A stabilizer placed intentionally? A guardian or a jailer? Something that has now completed its task, or been retrieved, or removed to trigger the next phase of whatever forces crafted it. Then comes the most chilling question of all. If the moon vanished, who took it? And even worse, are they coming back? Nations activate emergency protocols. Astronomers search desperately for anomalies. But humanity's fear is no longer scientific. It's instinctual. Because on the seventh night after the moon disappears, we finally see it, a single point of light, far in the sky, growing brighter, moving with intention, approaching Earth faster than any natural object could. It's not the moon returning. It's something else. A shape, a silhouette, a colossal object descending from the stars, blotting constellations as it moves. The moon didn't vanish. It was removed to make room. Room for this. And as the world watches the sky break open, one terrifying realization settles in. We were never alone. We were never isolated. We were never unobserved. And the moon was never the beginning. It was the first clue. If the moon suddenly vanished, the consequences would be catastrophic. But the real terror wouldn't be the tides, the climate, or the sky. The real terror would be the reason. Because if the moon disappears, it means something far, far older than humanity has just pressed start.